Betty Mcmicken has had a rich career filled with the lives she has changed. Her mission field has been hospitals, classrooms, the homes of celebrities, and most profoundly, the streets of Los Angeles.
Betty is pretty phenomenal in that she uses so many of her own hours to help other people in many different ways.
She came and saw our center, the Ann Douglas Center, after it had been remodeled, and she was so excited about what she saw and the work that we're doing here that she wanted to get involved.
Immediately fell in love with her energy. She was so thrilled about being at the mission, and she wanted to help.
She's the best kind of volunteer. Not only does she have a lot of talent, but she looked for ways that she could fit within what we do to help us do what we do better.
Her skills as a speech therapist, she understood immediately by even looking at our population the additional kinds of ailments and problems that they had that she, with her skills and her ability, could help with.
Well, when I first come here in '09, I was just off the change. I talked 1,000 miles a minute, you know. Everything I said, you know, I just talk fast, I didn't slow down. And she helped me a lot, you know. She had a team, and they worked with me very hard.
How Dr. Betty's expertise in working with the ladies is really prevalent in one of our staff members, whom I love, and I've seen her prior to her coming into the program. She is a program alumni, Miss Mary Alice Freeman. It is a privilege to see how God has worked in Mary Alice's life and brought her to where she is now. A woman that's able to stand and speak before people.
Betty helped me a lot with my speech because I had a speech problem. And she also introduced me to the mirror, which was, I wish I really loved her for that, because working in the mirror with myself helped me to see what was wrong with my speech and how I'm supposed to speak and act when I'm speaking in public or just speaking informal.
And then she came to know Chris, one of our students who was having some severe mental and physical issues, and just kind of adopted him as her project.
Betty had some interns, and she would meet with Chris regularly. And she also investigated the new medication, tetrabenazine, that they were starting to use for people with Huntington's chorea. And I think that really helped him. She really overextended herself, you know, and he became a part of her life.
She's just the sweetest person you would ever want to know. I loved her. I loved her. She was a big help for me. I mean, as far as keeping my spirits up, not making me feel bad about myself. She just really wanted the best for me.
She's a connector. She connects people with us. She brings people. She empowers people. She makes people better. She's kind of like the Magic Johnson, you know, of this place.
When she came along, her basic approach is, no, we're going to do something to help these people. And, you know, as she has met with patients of mine who really struggle with their speech, she gave them tools, things that would really help them to be able to get through a conversation that they weren't able to do before. So it was pretty life-changing for them.
We've all been touched in such a positive way by her.
Dr. Mcmicken has influenced my career path in her example as an amazing clinician. Her depth of knowledge in so many areas, from stuttering to swallowing to aphasia, head and neck, it blows my mind.
She can talk on any subject related to speech pathology, and she has such a kind heart. She just has a wonderful, kind heart.
The amazing part for me is that she applies this knowledge in a practical way. And I'd like to do the same thing. I'd like to get this base of knowledge and then use it in a way that helps others.
So many of us do our day-to-day work and we get paid and we go about it, but then you look at Betty and everything is for the community. And I think it's inspired me to do more in the community.
She's put an emphasis in my heart that this is an important area to be working in.
If more people worked and committed themselves to the community like Dr. Betty does, we would have a totally different tone, a totally different community where people will be cared for, looked after in ways that are human and humane and loving and concerned. I can't imagine what LA would look like if we had more Dr. Bettys.
They talk about legends. She's not a legend. She is someone who will leave a legacy. And long after she's gone, this place will remember her.